Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing the CSEC Social Studies January 2020 Paper 2 question on the topic communication. But if you are stopping by my channel for the first time, welcome. Please touch that subscribe button, like and share this video. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be notified, right? We post vid content often on this channel so that you can be prepared for your upcoming examination. Let us begin this paper. The mass media, hindrance or gateway to regional cooperation. Write an essay on the above topic. In your essay, define the term mass media and state two forms of media that are used in the Caribbean. Then, explain two ways in which the mass media may support regional integration. For one of the forms of communication you stated above, suggest three ways in which that form of mass media can help to preserve the culture of the Caribbean. Explain why each of the three ways selected will work. Now, I want you to get your books, your pens, and your pencils because you are now going to write a definition for the term mass media. You are also going to state two forms of media that are used in the Caribbean. So you have 5 seconds. In your essay, define the term mass media and state two forms of media that are used in the Caribbean. Okay, so let me hear those definitions. What is a mass media? Yes, that is correct. Okay, I love that definition. Very good students. All right. Also, you're going to now tell me your two forms of media that you have written in your books. Two forms of media that are used in the Caribbean. Let me hear those medias. Good, very good. That's a very good one. Anybody else? Okay, very good. Very good. That shows that you have been studying. All right, let us go down to my essay. Mass media is a technological medium of communication used to reach a mass audience. And the two forms of mass media used in the Caribbean are newspaper and television. You could also have radio, internet, books, and also magazines. All right. And if you notice, I have put the first answer to the first question in a paragraph. Right. So I've made that indent here so that they can see that it is a paragraph. So the next question and answer, you're going to start it in your second paragraph. All right. Next, explain two ways in which the mass media may support regional integration. All right. Anybody remember what the term regional integration means? Write it in your notebook. What is regional integration? So regional integration is, right, countries within the region cooperating or working closely together to achieve peace, stability, and wealth. You can also go to my channel and watch the question and answer videos on regional integration. So let me repeat the question. Explain two ways in which the mass media, and we already know what the mass media is, may support regional integration. All right, let us look at my answer. Two ways the mass media may support regional integration are present educational and informative programs of significance happening in the region, This will help citizens to be informed about the integration process. Mass media can also support regional integration by providing the people of the Caribbean with reports on events and issues from across the region. For example, recently Barbados removed the Queen as head of state, so the mass media could carry this news because it is a news of significance, right? So that other Caribbean countries can know what is happening in Barbados. The mass media can also promote regional integration by cooperating with other media houses in the region by sharing and exchanging information. So something is happening in Trinidad and Tobago, the media house there could share that information with media houses in Jamaica, Montserrat, Guyana, etc. And this is my second paragraph. So we're writing our essay. All right, let us go up to the other question. For one of the forms of communication you stated above, suggest 3 ways in which that form of mass media can help to preserve the culture of the Caribbean. Explain why each of the 3 ways selected will work. Just go down to my question. But before, do you know what the term culture means? Yes, that is correct. Culture is the way of life of a people, right? And some different examples of aspects of culture are food, dance, music, song, language, etc. Right? So how can we preserve the culture of the Caribbean? Just go down to my answer. So 3 ways in which television, and the media that I have selected is television. You don't want to lose any marks for this question, so please remember to select one form of communication or one form of media that can be used to preserve our culture. So I choose television. So let's go down to the answer. 3 ways in which television can be used to help preserve the culture of the Caribbean are: 1. The mass media can be used to carry different cultural activities happening within the region. Justification for this. So why will this work? This will help citizens living in different parts of the region to be informed about the similarities and differences in cultural traditions. This can also help them to have a foster insights and understanding between countries. Example of cultural activities that the television could carry are music festivals, food festivals, carnivals, etc. Right? Another point, television can also be used to create a connection between people living in the Caribbean by visiting different countries to highlight their cultures through interviews with citizens. And citizens could mean the elderly, because they would know a little bit more about the culture of a country than the younger generation. Justification for this, why this will work? This will work because citizens can discuss or talk about different aspects of the culture. Example, journalists from different Caribbean countries can visit different countries to interview citizens about the way of life, and as I said before, especially the elderly living in these countries. This could be aired on the television and also shared with other television stations in the Caribbean. These programs could also be shown years after, right, to different generations. This will also help to preserve traditions such as food, music, storytelling, dance, music, etc., depending on the questions that the journalists would ask the citizens. All right. Another point, they could broadcast local programs in each country using their local dialect. This will work because language is an important part of every culture, and even though we are living in the Caribbean where English is the official language, it is still not spoken by everyone. For example, in Jamaica, our official language is English, right? However, not everybody speak English. Some persons speak Creole. So these local programs could also be broadcast in other countries, thus preserving their language. So persons living in another Caribbean country may not understand or know about Creole. So when they watch this on their television, they'll also get a chance to learn the language and they would have learned something new. All right. So I am going to give you a chance. Let me go back to the question. I am going to give you a chance to come up with another way that culture can be preserved in the Caribbean. You do not have to use television as the mass media. As an example of mass media, you could use a radio, the internet, the newspaper, etc. All right. When you are finished, please post your answers in the comment section that we can have a discussion there. I hope you